Herbivore. What up? Oh, we need to put the ligget on.
Oh no.
How you doing, everybody? Hi, any Patreons or channel members watching this on the replay. Thank you so much for your continued support. Get that ligget on now. That's better. I'm all handsome in that. Oh, yeah, this chair's going to break, isn't it?
Too bright.
Right.
Oh, it's a bit too bright, isn't it?
Nah, it's fine. Oh, what is it? It should be on half yellow and no white. Excuse us one moment. That's all flickery. There we go.
That was startling.
Oh no, it's gone shit again. See all that particles going on in the background between our chairs?
Oh yeah.
Mooncat!
Dominus.
I think that's his monthly.
Oh, thank you
thingamajig.
for your continued patronage.
Yeah.
Lovely person. If you're even in the room, you might not even be here. How's everyone doing? Lovely to see you. Happy Friday.
And it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Those particles are terrible. We'll put that right as the stream goes on. Maybe I can get IT support to come in here. Right, Aslan, you are in the hizzy. You are first today. You win the internet. Panaloli, come watch now. We'll keep it going. Loves Hench and your family are amazing. Well, you're very kind. You can come back here again. Angry Vegan, he's there. Aslan's been waiting for his stream all day. I've been doing so many streams, haven't I? I've been doing so many streams. I've spoiled you all. Been doing 2 a day. And then, I don't know, the streams just got so quiet. I just suddenly thought, oh, why am I doing all these streams? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to cut it down to 4 or 5 streams max. I may do a couple of morning ones, maybe one more evening one, and me and Gemma will do our regular Monday and Friday evening ones. We'll see how it goes.
And just to say, this coming Monday is the cook-along. It's the cook-along.
The cook-along gang. I know there's a get-along gang.
We're doing granola bars. Would anyone like me to post the ingredients in the stream if they want to join and they haven't seen yet what the ingredients are? If anyone says, like, just put yes. If anyone says yes, like now, I'll do it. If no one says yes, I'll assume that everyone who wanted the details have them. You don't need a blender or anything for this recipe this time, just a mixing bowl and the ingredients.
Just a herbivore is in the hizzy. Big Spoon Beer. No, that's not for me. Pomo Dorino. Hello, everyone. I'll start watching later. PS 7 days to camp out. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. And guys, we're meeting between 2 and 2:30 at the One Planet Pizza stand on the Saturday. And you can get cheap pizzas.
Yeah, percentage off.
I may be serving them.
And we just went for a walk and Paul was saying, oh yeah, I've got a camo hat. And then he went, oh yeah, I'll be wearing camo everything.
Yeah, I forgot like on my tracksuit and everything is like camo.
Yeah, because he was saying bring camo if you want to for a group photo.
I'm so silly.
It's really funny.
Who's Alan?
Funky music.
Vegan metalhead eating a bagel with oil-free almond milk-based cream cheese.
Oh, God,
we got one of those, didn't we? Was it called Noosh or something?
Yeah, from Asda.
That was tasty.
Yeah.
Emmanuel is in the hizzy. Good to see you. Big Spoon Bear, he's in the house. I don't know who we're talking about. Lolly's here. Hey, you lot. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. It's the weekend, people. Woo! Michael Askew is in the hizzy. Sergeant Angharad. Good evening, everyone, from my mam, Fudge and I. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
I didn't get a chance to speak to YouTube today, but I shall endeavour to speak to them over the weekend. Vegemite cod bod. General cod bod, I should say. Lovely Kelly Horrocks, General Mooncat as well. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. I'm never not talking to Mooncat. Yeah, the similarity on the filter. I thought that's what that was. This makes us look like bees following Gemma. Let me see if I can remember what to do. So it's going to be green screen image or webcam. No. I'm clicking the wrong thing, aren't I? I've got to click like settings. Is it on the webcam? I give up. What have I got to do, Mooncat? Yeah, no, it's not that, is it? Or is it in? No.
And just so you know, everyone, I've just posted the ingredients. I saw at least one person said yes. So I've posted the ingredients for you. And anything else that you might, the only other thing you might need is, or that you do need, is some kind of baking dish. So 8x9 or 9x9 or 9x8, something like that. And some parchment paper. You need those things also.
Wait a minute. Mooncat wants me to get my ass up. My quick ass cyst.
Nice.
182683.
So it'll be 7 p.m. GMT on Monday. We hope you'll join us. We want to make something that you can travel with. So if anyone's going to the camp out, put your flapjacks or granola bars, whatever you want to call them, in the fridge until the weekend and take them with you. That's if you can stand to have them there and not eat them by the weekend. I'm sure that won't happen in our house.
This message is for Mooncat waiting for hello, Bert. Mooncat is now going to jump on the screen and work his magic while I answer some more questions. He's so good. I hope he doesn't look at my photos.
What you got on there?
Or my browser memory. Lieutenant Mayon saying I'm going to miss the cook-alongs. I'm away camping for a 4. Oh, wow, though. Oh. I'd love to do some camping. Despite the fact that I'm going to the vegan camp out and I'm not even camping.
Yeah. Well, you don't want like a noisy camp out of experience. You want a peaceful wilderness experience, don't you?
Yeah, wilderness experience. Martin McShorty is in the hizzy. Big Spoon Beer. My CBD arrived yesterday. Flipping heck, there's some good stuff. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, very good.
Very good. Yeah, if any of you guys ever want to try CBD oil, I've got a code for 30% off your first order. Link below. Honest Hemp. Great stuff. Have I taken my evening one? I don't remember taking my evening dose. Where were we at 6? We were then going out, weren't we? I don't think I've had it. Why didn't my alarm go off?
Were we talking to Ted Carr?
What time did we finish talking to Ted?
Oh, you were eating dinner around that time, I think. We went
Did
out
I
we went out at 6:15.
So did I have this before I went? I think I might. I vaguely remember. Yeah, there wasn't much left. Yeah, I think I have had taken it. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I'm already on the maximum dose, so I don't want to accidentally take a load more. Right, has he done it? I think he's done it.
Genius. What a genius.
That Mooncat's a genius. That was painless. Right, I think we're away. Thank you, the Vegan Mooncat. Vegan Mooncat, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause. And if you have any tech issues, he is available for a low, low fee. $1 million.
And that's cheap. It's cheap for his
Thanks, Mark.
value.
He's a lovely man. Maisie is in the hizzy. Good to see you. Lolly, I have to take my little doggy for a walk before he explodes, but I'll be listening. Very good. He's got a big poop coming up. Angel Cooper, nice to see you, my lovely. Metalhead's going to miss the cook along. God damn it.
It is a recipe.
Is it even worth doing now?
It's a recipe from our Virtuous Vegan Desserts book, so if anyone's got it, you can still make it at a later date.
Aaron, what percentage of meat is factory farmed in the United States? That's not really my wheelhouse, but off the top of my head, I think it is the vast majority. It's something like 90. Is it 99% in the US and 95 in the UK? Don't quote me. I think those are figures that I've heard. I could be wrong. I feel like I've heard those figures.
And because it's all like behind closed doors, and you occasionally, if you go for, well, especially in Norfolk, if you go for a drive, you might see some animals in a field. Most people think that the animals get to live out their life in a field, and so it's not that bad, you know. I think I used to think that before I went vegan. They live in a field their whole life, like, you know, they have a good life. And I didn't think about the being killed part. I just thought, oh, look, they're just there, like they're with their young, they're just grazing, you know. But no, it's mostly not like that. And, well, they don't want to be killed also, do they?
Yeah, like in a way, is it worse? Like people say, oh, they've had a great life, but then you're like betraying them, and then they're still going to the same slaughterhouse. So is it almost worse because they've been happy up until that point, and then like you're betraying them? I don't know. Ideally, leave them all alone, you bully. Maisie, I made some tomato beans, and I finally understand how you eat them for breakfast here. Aslan. Any advice for a morbidly obese person wanting to get some cardio in? Need to up my stamina. Already have banged up my left knee, so I can't run. Walk. Just walk. Just
cycling. That's
cycling is great. Joints, yeah.
Swimming. That's also low impact.
Yeah, anything low impact. But you know, people think that walking isn't much, but I'd say like, you know, maybe 45 to 90 minutes. Like it's, you know, like a good effort. Like not just dawdling along, but walking as fast as you can, you know, without killing yourself. Get some headphones in, get on a podcast, you know, or an audiobook, be learning, or some music that inspires you. I love it.
Don't you think, like, if somebody's really overweight, walking is as challenging potentially for them as someone who's really slim running? Like,
yeah, probably more so for
it's
depending.
It's still a big effort on the body, isn't it?
Yeah. Hard training is what's hard for you, and for someone who's morbidly obese, I can't imagine a morbidly obese person being able to run. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess perhaps some of you can, but it's going to be horrible on the joint. So I wouldn't recommend it. I would say, get moving. You know, whole foods, plant-based diet, lower fat. So you're going to be losing weight like pretty easily. And then, you know, as you become lighter, exercise becomes easier, you know, and then you can obviously up the ante as you go along. Emmanuel, what is something that never fails to make you laugh? What a great question.
I can think of something if you need a minute.
Yeah. Say me.
Yeah, you do make me laugh at least once a day, and that's important to me. It's like
once. Bloody hell.
So yeah, over the years, you know, I've suffered with my fair share of like depression, and I found it helpful to create like playlists of things that lift my mood, that make me laugh or smile, that kind of thing, so that I can go to those at a time when I don't feel good. And when you're not feeling good, it's hard to find things that make you feel good. It's almost just like you can't find anything, I think. But if you've already made something ahead of time, you just go to that folder like that. I think that's a great thing to do if you suffer with any depression. And something that I like, for some bizarre reason, is scare prank videos. Not all of them, but I don't know, it's like a particular kind. That I just always find really funny. So I just save myself a playlist of that. What other pranks is it I like? We did our fair share of pranks, didn't we, on each other for a time, but I found it was a bit too much for my nervous system. I constantly was thinking, is he going to scare me in a minute? And then like I wasn't in a relaxed state in my home all the time, and I thought this probably isn't good for my health actually, so so I stopped doing that. But just kind of pranks, so pranks.
For me, it's the song Terryfold, which was featured in a Rick and Morty cartoon.
Oh yeah.
I would any children listening, like don't type this in, but and any parents with their children close by, don't type this in. But if you're if you're an adult, just adults or on your own, yeah, Terryfold. I think it's by Chaos featuring Justin Roiland. You need to know that. Just type Terryfold, and
you even typed Terry Flaps and it came up.
Yeah.
Instead of Terry Foles. So yeah, it's quite well known, isn't it, from Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
It's a really funny, like, silly song, and we were playing it in the last camp out we went to.
We had it on full blast, pumping out of the car.
We pulled up, and the guys with the clipboard, like, asking who we are to check in or whatever, because we went in the snazzy entrance, didn't we, because you were talking, and then James was like, oh, we should turn this down, and we were like, nah, really sort of embarrassed him, and that was our sort of theme tune rolling into the camp out, and that song now always kind of reminds me of that.
We should do that this year.
But we'll be going on a... Oh, no, we are going in a car. Oh, yeah, I think we're going on a train. Yeah, okay. What about you guys? I like hearing things that make other people laugh. Some people like things like watching proposal videos, stuff like that. That makes them feel really happy and, like, nice. We've all got our things, haven't we?
I saw on TikTok this girl played her mum, like, her first song she'd, like, produced and, like, sung in. And her mum was so, like, gobsmacked and overjoyed and emotional, and like cuddled her so like hard. That was beautiful.
Yeah, nice. The good thing about the internet is there's so much good stuff going around. There's also so much negative, bad stuff that can make you feel really bad going around. But I guess you have to be discerning about, you know, what pages you subscribe to and, you know, like and stuff, so that you know that you're going to have a feed of stuff that feels good to you. And yeah, I feel like this is important for, especially for vegans and activists, because often at the start of our journey we can follow all the pages, all the save movements, all all the different things, and we can end up seeing some stuff that's really challenging. And it's not for me to see that kind of stuff. You know, it's not that I don't want to care and be proactive and take action, but I just think we've got to be so careful in life about where we place our focus. If we're focusing on stuff that doesn't make us feel good, like, you know, feelings is like, it's like the language of life. It's like important, you know, the way we feel, that sends signals to our body. We produce stress chemicals that affects our health. So my advice to you is, like, surround yourself online and in person, you know, in your life with stuff that makes you feel good. Yeah.
Word up. This has just jumped like crazy.
Oh god.
Cat curry. I'm going to improvise with dried cranberries. Do not have golden raisins.
Yeah, in the recipe, like, you can substitute the raisins for another dried fruit. You could chop up dates. The nuts, you could put any nuts or seeds you want. Like, yeah, it's very versatile. If you haven't got soya milk but you've got almond milk, use that. You know, you must have oats and you must have a nut butter. But yeah, everything else is you can improvise for sure. Put your favourite stuff in there.
Big Spoon Bear, positive news for today. No more of my tomatoes have developed ghost spot. Woo! That's good news. White bread, do you still have dragons in your country? Yeah, one of our neighbours is actually a dragon.
Dragon fruit? Do they mean? Or?
No, dragon.
Oh.
St. George and the dragon and all that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Flipping dragons! Martin Mashorty. I want to see a Sverige collab. I don't think you're going to see that from me. You might see me putting him through a window if he comes near me. Big Spoon Bear, swimming is good for the joints. Amen. Aaron, thanks to vegans like you, I became fully vegan. Thank you. And thank you. That makes me feel good.
Very good.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Maisie, most people in the US should start walking around. So many people hurt themselves gym training. Yeah. Oh, and as well for, like, an obese person, weight training, you know, that's really good. Some resistance training. I would do like 50-50 resistance training and, you know, low impact cardio. As that, had you mentioned for parsley, it would take 3 hours worth of grasslands to feed grass fed cows? That me? Am I getting this right? I think that was the last statistic I heard. That was a lot of years ago, so it may be a lot more now. Maybe a lot more. Aaron, what is the most protein-dense vegan food? Protein powder. Whole food.
Like a wheat gluten, but that's not.
That's
whole
not
food.
whole food, is it? But yeah, it's like seitan is very high in protein.
Tempeh?
Nah. Too beany, too fatty. Nutra's 50% protein by weight. That's pretty good.
Is that a whole food?
Yeah. Okay. It's single-celled mushrooms. Something was then coming to me out of legumes like lupini beans. I think they're meant to be the most protein-rich. Lentils are pretty good. I think edamame between lentils and lupini. I feel like I should know this. Nope, it's gone. Yeah, but protein powder would be the most dense. Protein isolate. Just a herbivore. My 8-month-old much enjoyed the black bean brownies. Chickpea nuggets tomorrow. Oh, very good. Thanks for buying our book. And yeah, I'm glad they're enjoying it. That brings warm feelings to my heart.
Quinoa? Quinoa's good for protein. Apparently kamut wheat is 20% protein. Quinoa 16. This is some grains. I didn't even mean to search for grains.
Mizzy, kitten versus two scary things always makes me laugh. A video I found today was a lug cat 2.0. We'll have to give that a look later on. Hi Cherie, how are you doing, lovely? We can't wait to meet you at the camp out. Vegemite, animal testing for cosmetic is coming back. What? Are you serious? Oh, I really hope not. Oh, May. Better not. Ravo, hi Paul and Gemma, which do you think is the most nutrient-dense leafy green vegetable? I don't think that we really know it all when it comes to nutrition. We're finding nutrients in plants, like specifically phytonutrients, at such a rate. I'm sure we don't have the first clue. But one vegetable I've heard touted as the most nutritious is watercress. I think it's got maybe the most vitamin K, maybe the more mineral dense, certainly the most antioxidants, I believe. Yeah, that's meant to be well. The kind of the peppery ones tend to be more nutrient dense, as far as we know, than like other ones. Big Spoon Bear, what happens if you take too much CBD? No idea. No idea. I don't know that anyone's ever been able to afford to do so. I mean, I get it for free, so I am on the like top dose that is recommended for anyone. But yeah, what would happen above that? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you start tripping out like you're on hallucinogens. Quick, give me some more. Cherie, I literally can't wait to be surrounded by 10,000 like-minded vegans at the camp. I think with all the staff, it's near at 11k. But yeah, I feel, yeah, it's great, isn't it? Thanks, Kelly. I have remembered to like my own stream today, as has Gemma. Where's this petition? Anchor ads, the things that make me happy are spending time with my family, fudge, of course, and watching your live streams. You little cutie. Oh. Love you. And how did I miss... Why do I sometimes miss comments? Bloody hell. And when you say, shark! Nick Seals brings up a good point. Moo. Rude dog. Moo. Shut up, caboose. Bippy Boppy went climbing last week and my friends were asking how my endurance was so high. It seemed like a great time to push healthy plant-based on them. Having a few more sessions will have for them to convince to try it. Good on ya. Plant-based powered. Shut your trap. I don't want people leaving the stream. I'm just joking. Race lever. What is Nooch? You have to be in vegan club to know about Nooch. Angry vegan. Didn't say anything. AK has retracted his message. Aaron, is it true that TVP has more protein than meat? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look-see. How do I... Oh, no. It's because I've switched the screens, isn't it? Oh, no. I don't want it. Oh, no. It's all going wrong.
Oh, God.
That's done it. We'll just come in a bit. Wow. How the hell is vegetable protein already there? How did I do that? I hate to brag, but damn, I hate to brag, but damn, I'm good. 100 grams of TVP. Oh, this is dry, though. This is dry. So if we look for uncooked meat, I guess. So 100 grams of dry TVP is 50% protein, by the way.
Grams.
Well, yeah, and it was also 50% because it's 100 grams.
Sorry.
So, yeah, it's probably twice as protein rich. So...
I mean, it does puff out a lot, doesn't it? It's one thing, you know.
Yeah, but, you know, pound for pound when you buy it.
Yeah.
Why am I typing meat? So, beef. So, like a steak. Yeah, 30 grams of protein. So, yeah, far more.
And much cheaper. Much cheaper as well, isn't it?
And a lot nicer to eat if you ask me. Good question. That's some good information to know. In fact, I had TVP. I had some vegan burgers this morning made with TVP.
Oh, you little bugger.
I made them into little... Oh, I need to get some blinking bread. Keep eating your bread.
Oh, how dare you.
I made them into little burger buns with little lettuce and tomato and little mustard and
Burgers for breakfast.
I had a tiny little bit of tomato sauce because I was worried about the sugar.
I can't eat when I get up. Like, to eat burgers for breakfast, wow. That blows my mind, man.
Yeah. Patrick Yerby, welcome to the stream. Hey guys, I liked your video on the John Meadows issue. It can be a right bell end. He has commented negatively about you on, so he's dead to me. Yeah, rightly so. How dare he? Does he not know who I am? Aaron, which do you think is worse, Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball GT? Both of them. They're both the worst, and I refuse to watch them. Also, I've never heard of them. Ben, how are you both doing? Hope you're well. What's your opinion on gluten? Good or bad for you? Hi, thanks for joining. So, you know, in that whole food... I think absolutely fine. Actually good for most people. Certain bacteria that thrive off that stuff and they're really healthful. So if you actually can't have gluten, your gut microbiome potentially might not be quite as good as it could be. So, yeah, but obviously some people are gluten intolerant or have an allergy. Like, obviously those people should swallow it. I had a terrible issue with gluten for a while. Cured my SIBO issue, and now I can eat all the gluten I want. So I'm happy to stick it back in. Aaron, is it true that beetroot juice can give you a boost in working out athletic performance? Yeah, it opens up your blood vessels, so you've got better oxygen delivery, nutrient delivery. You can like wash away this sort of, you know, like toxic, like breakdown products from like, not breakdown, but what am I trying to say? Just like the negative stuff that builds us. Words escape me, but it helps with sort of exercise recovery somehow. What does it do? Wait, like waste products. It like sort of gets our waste products away because the blood vessels are more open, so it just helps to flush everything through. It also gives better pumps. It also gives better like overall energy, like more endurance. Yeah, super good. I love it. Bibby Bobby, first rule of Vegan Club, tell everyone who will listen about Vegan Club. And anyone who won't listen, just beat him over the head with it. As they, you know, beat baby seals over the head. Cherie, Infinity, Paul and Gemma. I don't know what that means, but I like the general vibe of it. I like your style, Cherie. Raydale, you inspired me to be vegan again a couple of years ago. I was doing what I didn't know what I was doing. Got really skinny and sick. Which one of your books can I buy that helps maintain high protein? I would recommend our book, Where Do You Get Your Protein? It is specifically about that topic. And thank you for your kind words, my friend. And yeah, let us know if we can help with anything else. Michael Jackson, do you recommend intermittent fasting for a vegan? I certainly try to eat in like, probably in about an 11-hour window. Probably less. I finished eating by about 6, didn't I? And I got up at 6 and I didn't eat for a couple of hours, did I? At least an 11-hour window I get my food. So we've got about 13 hours where I don't eat. And I think that in terms of your gut microbiome, your SIBO risk, your ability to perform like hormesis, yeah, I think it's very good.
Well, I just thought I'd mention the book, Where Do You Get Your Protein? It is in our course. We've got a course, The Ultimate Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition, and both our cookbooks are in there, plus 14 video modules all about how to be healthy and optimal on this lifestyle.
There's a whole video about muscle building, isn't there?
Yeah, fat loss, how to do all of the cooking stuff, how to make it really easy and simple and get your macros and know you're getting all your nutrients and all that stuff. So there's just links below for that stuff.
Also, Raydale, so you can get our 2 cookbooks. So one is a tenner, £10. You can get 2 for £15. So buy one, get one half price. The other one, Virtuous Vegan Desserts, is like healthy, sort of higher calorie desserts. So, you know, it's got nuts and seeds and like dried fruits and things. So if calories also is an issue, because not only do we need protein, but we need calories. If we have sufficient protein but insufficient calories, well, some of the protein will be burned as fuel. So you need like total calories and protein. So yeah, you might like to get that one as well. But yeah, as Gemma says, they're in our video course as well. You get them for sort of free with it. It's not really free, is it? But you know what I mean. They're in the bundle. Zephy, hello. Hope you have an amazing day. What do you think? Oh, I just said that. And I hope you're having an amazing day, my friend. You're welcome, Raydale. Oh, when you were sharing the screen, there was an infinity fall in, Gemma. Bibby Bobby, beetroot juice sounds like the closest thing to natural. It is exactly that. Yes, how I look at it. Big Spoon Beer, any vegan children's stories you recommend? Don't have any perspective on that, but Mooncat did a interview with an author. Mooncat, can you add anything to this discussion? Azan had a box of monstrous... Oh, had an absolutely monstrous fruit bowl this morning. Full box of strawberries, 2 mangoes, 4 wild nectarines, 2 tangerine. Absolutely fudging. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Mersey, the beet greens also have health benefits. They do. They also have a lot of oxalate, so the recommendation from Nutrition Facts is to only have 1 serving of a high oxalate green per day. So beet greens, spinach, and the different chards fall under this category. Also, rhubarb and carambola, the star fruit. But yeah, they have some great things as well. Aaron, the next time you have a black bean burger, put some avocado slices on it. I generally do, and a bit of salsa as well, and then the fats in the avocado help potentiate the lycopene in the cells there. Double whammy.
Potentiate, hey?
Potentiate, our word of the day. Mace Windex, what's more important, cardio or weights? From what perspective? I'd say from a health perspective, possibly cardio. In an ideal world, I would do both together and do like some sort of weight circuit. Because like muscle and bone density is improved by resistance training. And, you know, into like old age, like people who have been, you know, looking after their bodies, it really will pay dividends. You know, you won't be the sort of person who can't get up out of their chair, who falls over, breaks their hip, and then that's the beginning of the end. Because you'll have great muscle and bone strength. So I'd say that they're both very important. Vivi the super vegan, that was it. Erin, do you think you could flip a car over like Patrick Babemian? Depends how angry I was. I think if I've just had to look at Sverridge's face, I could probably do it. Melita Lowe, are you guys going to be having an early night at the camp out this weekend, or will you be playing away after party DJ sets like me? We won't be too late.
What do you think? Cowboy?
I'm up for staying out till about 9 p.m, I reckon, max.
Yeah. I like to be asleep by 10.
Yeah, we like to be asleep by 10.
Reasonable time, yeah. Cowboy! Cowboy says hi, everyone.
Oh yeah, and just in case you didn't already know, Melita, we're doing a meet-up at between 2 and 2:30 at the One Planet Pizza stand on the Saturday. So if you want to get in on the group photo and come and say hello, it'd be great to see you.
And do you all know that we have a Facebook community? We've got a community now on Facebook. We've got 600 people who have joined there so far, which is awesome.
Jesus Christ, Blair!
Anyone can join. It's private, so you know that anything you say...
We don't want any crap people on there.
Well, no, just so that you know anything that you say in there is private, that not everyone or your friends and family can see it, because some people might not want that. Yes, you can speak freely. Some people so far are like sharing their dinners.
Freely's
and that kind
not
of thing.
in there.
People are asking like questions and stuff. So come over and yeah, like if we've got any more announcements kind of related to the camp out type stuff, we will post it in there. And we've got another Facebook community for anyone that buys a course. So if you want to ask questions and have more, you know, direct access.
Those bees are back.
Oh yeah. If you've got like specific goals and you want to like have a place to be accountable, then you can come into that group too. Yeah. Cowboy, you okay? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah.
Here he is now coming.
Oh no, I upset so cleans a lot.
She upset our robot vacuum cleaner.
Sorry.
Shut up, Sir Cleans a lot. You sound like a woman.
Now Cowboy's upset with the hip. Oh look, she's going to smack it down. That's okay.
Kick his head in. She's like getting close and then like jumping back.
Does anyone live with any cats where if they get like freaked out by something, they like eventually like smack it, you know, with their paw? Cowboy, I'm sorry, mate.
We're not taking the pee, I swear.
And tell everyone about the horseradish.
Oh yeah, one time I had horseradish on my plate and she went and sniffed it and then she really started like hitting it.
It was a kitten, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a little kitten.
You never met horseradish before.
Yeah, she's never met horseradish.
Hey, Cowboy. Do you want to say hello? Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. It's Cowboy.
Cowboy cat.
Just hold her until she says, I've had enough now. She doesn't normally let me hold her for this long.
You feeling okay, Cowboy? You're normally much more grumpy than this.
Yeah. Well, as soon as she says no, I put her down, but... You want to go down? Okay. Here you go, lovely.
You're welcome, Raydeld. Sebastian in the hizzy, good to see you, brother. Aslan, I had 4 walnuts, 1 Brazil nut, 5 almonds, 10 pistachio nuts. Is that okay? I'm doing nuts. I'm going nuts thinking about it. I wouldn't worry too much. I would say, like, for someone trying to lose weight, like, it's probably better to get total fats down to no more than maybe 10-15% of the calories. But you know, as long as you're in a caloric deficit, like it's fine. Like eat as much as you want, really. Raydot, how much protein do you intake a day to maintain your body? I'm not just maintaining, my strength is shooting up. I'm keeping the same body weight, so I guess I'm burning a bit of fat off as I'm building muscle. I think I'm doing like 200 grams of protein per day, thereabouts. And how many hours at the gym? I usually do 2 hours. For like muscle building, like 2 hours would be like overkill, unless you're really like half-arsing it. I think like an hour is... I actually used to train for like 45 minutes, like 5 or 6 times a week. I currently train 4 times with weights for like an hour, and then I do 2 lots of hill sprints for my legs on my bike. Yeah, there's me and my mate. My mate was like bigger than me. I was like, at one point I was 136 kilos. My mate was even bigger than me. And yeah, we were in and out of the gym in 45 minutes, but hitting it really hard, nasty sets, you know, with some intensifiers on the end. And so we were dorming, and then this other guy was like a glass collector. He was a wrestler though, and you know, he was pretty built. But he said one day, oh, I noticed like I'm in here, I think he was in there maybe 3 hours. And he said like, oh, you're in here for 45 minutes. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. And I really wanted to say, well, you just answered your own question. Like, it's not like a marathon. Like, look at a marathon runner. What are their physiques like? Look at a sprinter. How long does a sprinter work for? Like 30 seconds or whatever? But really bloody hard. You know, but you wouldn't see a sprinter doing a marathon. And if they were doing marathons, they'd lose all their muscle. See how that works?
And that's when I sit forward, that glitchy bit goes.
It's because you're not casting a shadow. Maybe we should change the angle of that a little bit. Anyway, whatevs. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah. Mace, do you have a home gym? Not anymore, but for the first many years of my training, I just trained in a home gym. And as I said, I got up to 136 kilos at home. So, yeah, you don't need to train in a commercial gym. As that and live hundreds of miles away, otherwise I'd be there. Amen. Oh God.
Sorry, cowboy. Keep upsetting that cat all the time. Sorry, cowboy.
Big Spoon Bear, what do you do at vegan camp out? I understand metal festivals, but this is curious to me. I mostly just stand in one spot and then just have a queue of people coming to speak to me, and that's about it, really. So hopefully someone goes and gets my food and brings it to me. But for other people, you know, it's a lot of talks. I mean, there is music as well. Yeah. And lots of vegan food. Cherie, why did I not know about the community? I've just joined. Ah.
Very good, very good. We've not had it going all that long, have we?
No, it's fairly new.
Yeah.
Aslan, you like cycling about quite a bit. Any suggestions for a good bike? So I've got a Cannondale Quick 6, a nice lime green one. Yeah, I like Cannondale. I like Merida. What have you got? A Trek?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, any of those sort of ones, really. They're all pretty good. Mooncat, sit a little further apart. Or do you have like sort of green screen you can flip?
Now I've moved forward, it's not doing it so much. Seems better.
Yeah, we have got liggets. It's a bit awkward how we're sort of set up. I think that'll do for now. We'll give it some thought later on, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 apples. Metalhead, someone at work once ate an entire portion of wasabi in one bite and I started laughing at them. Good for you. You tell those people. Race, Hench and Gemma, you need to rage through camp out 1 or 2 hours of sleep every other day should do. I was in a bit of a rage the last camp out.
Why?
I was about to kill someone.
It's too noisy for us.
Was that the last one or the one before?
The one before, I think. Yeah.
I was about to kill a mofo. Gemma had to really grab me.
Sleep is just really important to us, isn't it? You know, and, we really value it, and we don't like noisy sleeping arrangements. So we're not camping. Not that it has to be that way. You know, they created a quiet area after that, didn't they? After that one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, staying up late is not so much for us, is it?
Nah. That's what I mean, get right. Michael Jackson, there's a lot of fake CBD oils in street markets in the UK. Yeah, you should only buy from my link. White bread. Use as a choice for a bike, especially if it's a trek. Getting the bike is the hardest part. Starting cycling. Indeed. Lieutenant Mayan, I've got both your cookbooks. Any ideas from them for one pot meals when camping?
Saw your question coming up. So do you mean one pot meals for camping? Oh, I was thinking you wanted to create something and take it, but you mean to make it while you're there? Is that what you're saying? Like on a stove or something like that? So I'm going to answer as if you meant that, and if it's not what you meant, then say so. There's a section.
Yeah, I will take it to mean that.
Okay. Where do you get your protein cookbook? There is a chapter called soups, chilies, stews, and more.
Oh, the Moroccan lentil soup.
So yeah, anything from there is good.
Damn. Check out Mooncat's Moroccan lentil stew on his channel. That's delicious.
Moroccan lentil stew? Do you
Ethiopian spicy lentil stew.
Yeah, that's good. So, I mean, some of these recipes in this chapter have quite a few spices, but what you could do is you could just teaspoon them out into a little pot and bring them, to put in if you want to. The chili would be good.
Oh.
Chili.
And the black bean and pineapple stew.
Yeah. Curry. There's a curry recipe. Tagine recipe. And a chickpea. Sweet potato and okra gumbo. Yeah, they're all delicious. All one pot. You just put a load of different a load of veggies and spices in there.
A load of vegetables.
Yeah, I call them wet snacks, like when there's a tomato or a stock type base.
You're a wet snack.
I knew you were going to say it.
Oh no, we've got too many particles.
Oh no. Yeah, I'd say that book and that chapter would be the best.
We've got too many particulates.
Oh no.
White bread. My first cat was named Cowboy. When I hear you call your cat, it warms my heart.
Oh, that's nice. I never heard of anyone else naming their cat Cowboy.
No, it's quite a unique cat name, particularly for a girl one. Aslan, when I get the whole course, just need to save a bit of money for now. Bless you. What muscles do bridges work? They work the sternocleidomastoid, which is responsible for neck flexion, lateral flexion, and rotation. There you go. Minka, I didn't tell Sheree about the Facebook group as I classed her as an undesirable element.
Aww, you're really mean, Mooncat. I want Sheree in there. She's the best one. Let's have her in there. I should go and accept people into the group, shouldn't I? I'll do it now.
Aslan, how much weight should one be putting on their lifts each week for progressive overload to be effective? Whatever that they are able to do without overdoing it, so that the form breaks down. So, when you're first training, if you're you've got enough calories and protein, you're training hard, resting well. Some lifts like calves, like traps, you might put 5 kilos on a week for a while. If you've been training 5 years and, you've been progressively training, like your weights are not going to go up all that much, like on a very regular basis. So it's all relative. Like it's a bit like how long is a bit of string, and the longer you've been training, the slower it's going to go. And certain exercises are easier to overload than others. So what's a good example? Yeah, so like I say, like calf raises, you can probably put on, at least 2.5 kilos, maybe 5 in the beginning, and do that for a while. Whereas, you may quickly reach your sort of limit on bench, and then you may only be able to go up like half a kilo or a kilo, fairly early on, really. So it depends on the type of lift and how long you've been lifting, basically. But it's whatever you can do, where you're progressing slowly but not overreaching. I always keep form first. If your form starts to break down, you need to go back, lighten the load, and you can make the lifts more difficult. Maybe you're not ready to go up in weight, maybe the jump is too much, but maybe you can just slow down a little touch, or maybe you try to eke out one extra rep in certain places. You can overload by upping reps, upping weight. There's different ways to overload. Sometimes I do a sort of double progression method where I'm using dumbbells in this isolation movements. I may go 10-8-6. The next week I might try to go 11-9-7. The next week I might try to go 12-10-8. The next week I might go up in weight, but then drop the reps down to 10-8-6 again. And so I'm doing this kind of double progression because, with dumbbells, often you can only do quite big jumps, and then it's not such a slow, steady, progressive overload. I really recommend some micro discs. I have discs as small as like 0.125 of a kilo. So I can actually go up a quarter of a kilo at a time if I want to, which sounds bonkers, but when you've maxed out, you've been training years, and it's isolation moves, you can only expect tiny little increments. But as long as you are going up, and another type of increment you can use is magnetic plate. They're called plate mates, like little magnets that are lightweight, so you can just stick onto dumbbells, and even fixed dumbbells and stuff, barbells, so you can get up a little bit. I've even before in the past used collars. I think 2 Olympic collars is about half a kilo, and so I've progressed by putting extra sets of collars on, as long as you're progressing somehow. I once came back from the city centre. I bought these 2 1-kilo discs, and I went into my friend's flat, and there was this quite big bodybuilder there, and he went, what the bloody hell are you going to do with them, mate? And sadly, I never bumped into him again, but I got a lot bigger than he ever was, and I really wanted to say, this is what I did with those little discs. Race, pretty sure killing a mofo isn't vegan. Actually, the mofo was vegan, so that's okay. Vegan on vegan crime. You can't be discriminatory. Oh, god damn. Aslan, Gemma, you love your soups. What's the best one you've had so far?
Today, I just made a soup with potato, butternut squash, and courgette and stock. And then I just mashed it with a potato masher so it still had some texture at the end. And I just really enjoyed that. I just put in my favourite vegetables, whatever I sort of fancy at the time. And then if you want to get fancy with seasonings and things, I think my favourite soup flavourings is the Moroccan lentil soup. I'm sure we've got that on the channel somewhere if you're interested. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of spices.
Or you can buy our cookbook.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
A lot of spices in there, but I like a good old minestrone as well. There's
a minestrone.
I've just now gone back to writing our 3rd cookbook. I was nearly halfway through, and then we decided to work on the course for a few months. So I've gone back to that, and there's a minestrone soup in that you can make in 10 minutes, 5 servings in 10 minutes. So the theme of this book is what snacks can you make in 5 to 20 minutes, or you can make a lot of servings. Maybe you can make your dinner for the whole week in 15 minutes or whatever. So that's the theme of this book, and I'm really excited about it. And there's a great minestrone in there. That's something I also like, minestrone.
Catherine Green, dairy is dying. I have so many ads everywhere. Good, they can happily die. You're welcome, Johnny. Aaron, you should check out heavy metal band of vegans called Heaven Shall Burn. I've typed them into another window so I can give them a link. Thank you very much. Metalhead. I had a cat named McMuffin, found a McDonald's parking lot. I got a drink. Good homework, find outright. Very nice. Carrie just joined the group. No, it's no Sherry. Vegan Metalhead is going to an art festival buyer.
One art, please.
One art, please. Who's that?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, you've given it away now.
No, sorry. I ruined it.
Race, Hench and Gemma are an art festival. You should stay. Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
Vegan Witch, what's the cut-off time you should stop having healthy meals? When you want to die, start eating unhealthy ones. I think you're asking like what time of day should you stop eating to then not affect your sleep, etc. Is that the question? In which case, I would say at least 2 hours. I like to do, I actually do 4 hours. I would say 3. I would say 2, maybe 3 might be more optimal. You don't want to be digesting. That hurts your sleep. Yeah. Big Spoon Beer, have you licked any yogurt pot lids recently?
Best bit, it's like thicker there around the top.
Was that in our last vlog?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm never not licking lids.
My favourite part is licking the lid.
If I'm not licking lids, I'm licking windows. The vegan min cat, I thought Jar Jar killed Star Wars, but then Disney arrived and really have things up. Do you agree? Controversially, is that the word? I don't mind him. I don't mind him. I think I just love Star Wars so much. I've probably turned a blind eye to how probably horrible some of it is. I just love all the ships and the noises and I don't know. Maybe I'm sad.
What time are we streaming till this evening?
I sort of do get it if I really stop and think about it when you say stuff about it. I don't know. It's not overly busy, is it? So,
no.
Yeah, I'm happy to sort of call it if you want to call it soon.
I was just curious.
Did we come on at 7? We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's answer this. Aaron Howell, what type of music do you like to work out to? Dubstep. Typically Skrillex or Knife Party. Sometimes like some kind of hip hop, but mostly dubstep. And Mace, where can I get vegan tooth floss?
I buy tooth harps, or they might be called like dental harps or something. The last time I got some, I sometimes get them at like festivals and things, like vegan festivals. The last ones I got off Amazon though, and they are biodegradable. So if you just type biodegradable tooth harps into Amazon, you'll get ones that are vegan friendly and they're not made of plastic or anything like that. I just find they're more convenient for getting in the places rather than having to fiddle around with some like floss, but that's just me.
It is nice to get in the places. Shame. I hear you, Mooncat. I hear you. Aslan, I've lost approximately 16 pounds in 3 weeks. Yes, and that isn't good. Depends if you're like morbidly obese. A lot of that would, if you've just started dieting, a lot of that would be water weight. And that may actually be all right, but of course you want to slow that down. Basically, the rule of thumb is after the first couple of weeks, you don't be losing more than 1% of your total body weight. And if you are, like, it's not going to end anywhere good. So cut that shit out. Right, it's a bit quiet tonight. I think we've overdone the live stream, so I think we're just going to do a couple a week for a week or two. And then I'll start to do a few more. So I'll say I probably won't be on over the weekend, just to let things sort themselves out again. But we'll definitely be on Monday, 7 p.m.
Cook along.
For the Cook Along gang.
Come and make some granola bars with us.
Come and play. Everything's A-OK.
What was that from?
Sesame Street. Are you weird?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll-free.
Yeah.
I don't think we had a super chat. If you want to optimise your health or physique with an awesome plant-based diet, download our free e-guide so you don't F it up and end up becoming one of those crazy ex-vegans talking nonsense about having to eat fish. And if you really want to, that's a complete overview, basically, all the basics, so you wouldn't go wrong. But if you want to really like have a deep dive and just do all this stuff on the course, took us 5 months to produce. It's 20 years of combined knowledge and experience.
Yeah.
14 videos, 2 cookbooks, loads of PDF stuff.
Yeah.
Anything and everything you could hope to need, I would have thought.
Facebook group where
We
you
tried to
can
make
ask
it
us.
really all-encompassing. But yeah, and the Facebook community as well. Aslan, you lovely man, kindly donated £1.79 on the super chats. Snuffleupagus. Yep, he's the Snuffleupagus. He's so nice.
Thank you, Aslan. That's
Yeah,
very
thank you,
kind.
brother. You're really good. Right, so yeah, have a weekend, guys. I think we'll be back Monday evening full show. In another week or two, I'll start doing a couple of morning streams and a couple more evening ones. But yeah, I think I want the numbers to come back up a bit because it feels a bit sort of slow, you know. Well, I think we've killed it for ourselves. We've done it stupid.
Made yourself too available.
Yeah.
You got to keep wanting more.
Yeah, you got to keep them wanting more, man. I can do everything you can do and more.
Name that show.
Right.
He's not being big-headed. Name that show.
I did actually mean it at the same time. Bye, guys.